Breaking tonight, a major interstate on the verge of being shut down. Plus, an entire neighborhood has its power cut off as police urge people to evacuate immediately. And a community in shock after their town turns into a lake. We have team coverage of the ongoing flood alert, what we've learned about 3 more storm-related deaths, the race to keep a river in St. Louis from covering a busy street, and 5 on Your Side gets answers for homeowners whose basements are flooded. We start with breaking news. The Missouri National Guard is officially on duty to help flood victims. 30 guardsmen from Jefferson Barracks launched a sandbag operation tonight at the water treatment facility in High Ridge. The plant is currently in danger of flooding, and if that happens, the plant would be closed for cleanup. There's only a couple days worth of water reserves and storage, so residents are being urged to conserve water as much as possible until this issue is resolved. Meanwhile, there's new information from the Army Corps of Engineers. The Mississippi River and its tributaries are threatening to overtop 19 federal levees. The threatened areas include Perry and St. Genevieve counties in Missouri and Randolph County in Illinois. However, the levee protecting the city of St. Genevieve is not believed to be in danger. Also breaking tonight, we are just hours away from the likely closure of a major interstate. Floodwaters are threatening to overtake I-44 near Valley Park. We have team coverage of the latest developments and a new forecast of just how high the river levels are expected to get. Let's kick things off with Jacob Long, who is live along I-44 in St. Louis County.
Well, Ann, you see all of this floodwater here behind me. The entire time we have been out here tonight, we have been watching it grow higher and higher by the second. At this hour, it is threatening multiple fast food restaurants right off Highway 141. But the biggest concern among people here happens in just a few hours when this water is expected to overtake a road thousands of people use every single day. Thousands of gallons of overflowing floodwater might make the perfect backdrop for a photo op for some people.
I'm just coming out to see how bad this flood is tonight. I've heard about it during work.
But in just a few hours, it might just wash out any hope of making it to work on time for thousands of South County drivers.
I would be sad if I have to miss work. I don't want to get fired.
MoDOT expects another 8 feet of water to spill into the area of Interstate 44 and Route 141 overnight Tuesday, meaning by Wednesday morning, 44 is expected to be closed in both directions.
With that amount of water coming on, rising and coming on I-44, we can't fight it. We can't keep it off I-44.
It's a similar situation to what the Valley Park area experienced in 2008. And despite storm drain improvements, MoDOT says this time flood levels will still end up 4 feet higher.
But when it gets to a certain point, we can't hold that back, that whole entire Merrimack River.
So as the last customers leave nearby businesses to get out of harm's way, people are reflecting on how they'll manage without I-44 for the next few days.
I understand there's other ways around not using the interstate, but a lot of those routes are blocked right now as well.
And so what is MoDOT going to do? Well, they say they are going to have posted detours for all of those drivers, how to get around that closed interstate. It's not believed that I-44 will reopen until at least Friday at the earliest. And even then, they say that the interstate will have to undergo inspection so to make sure there's no structural damage. We're live in Valley Park tonight. Jacob Long, News Channel 5.
Developing news in Arnold. Just minutes ago, officials turned off the power in a neighborhood that's in danger of flooding. They're asking people to evacuate now as the water continues to rise. People in Arnold have been sandbagging all day as water started to cover yards and creep towards homes. News Channel 5's Jennifer Meckles is in Arnold to continue our team coverage.
The work is hard and no volunteer too young. It's all hands on deck along Convair Drive in Arnold, where the water is moving faster than they'd planned for.
Just look, people are driving in the water.
Just 24 hours ago, Stacy Robinson was trying to save a neighbor's house from floodwaters. Now,
everything in garbage bags.
It's her own home at risk.
We still need help. I mean, we really need help. We're saving my house right now.
Arnold officials opened an emergency operations center and 2 command centers Tuesday. Like many cities, people in Arnold are comparing this flood to the big one in 1993.
Right now, they're estimating this to crest at 40.